I was in my room. The lights were off. Someone began banging. A book. My book.
And what's
Pages. This photo is my favorite photo. That was not. Besides, it was only.
Who is that?
I'm quite sure that I have no. The statue. Have you?
Yeah.
Here. Freya is in there.
I think she.
Anyway,
What made
it was,
you?
I told then
You know,
the red same
So
for
or
But I believe.
when did it?
Oh.
She.
This belongs to Poppy. In fact, she owns a
What
number.
happened to
It has been. I
Right?
do not know. Where did you?
And
And
the-
yet,
Nope.
in fact, I would
Oh.
not know to study.
Is this
I do not.
Besides,
Yes.
what's wrong?
Earmuffs.
What's wrong?
Ear- What Penelope should
No,
type.
these-
My argument. An item from Pop earliest.
Why's
period.
that?
No idea. She has never graced me with the details.
You
We
too.
are.
But
It is clear.
it-
Oh, the changes. Who is this her to whom the message?
Well-
Then how can I meaningfully? Next. It is a flower. It is a flower. It. Why did
What
this?
ma-
It isn't a
Oh.
rat. The fruit makes unless you
It's not.
depends
on what?
on the. This belongs.
No.
Who else?
It's a-
Oh yes. That belongs. I think there are
Yeah.
some.
Fifi.
Yes, I discovered no.
Yeah.
No. Oh, what I do not understand. It is.
And a man.
I believe I am
idea?
not. All as such.
Do you know?
belongs- no.
There's something about that something.
Let's ask her about it. It's musty.
What exactly is
Musk,
that?
you asked.
Nice.
Hello.
Not hidden.
Doesn't need to be. It's a combination lock. Sort of. I did it.
Not bad. Anything?
Yeah, it's wrapped. That's kind of ominous.
pillow with a...
It's a cushion.
Yeah, but that doesn't alliterate. It's a...
I think it looks
Fine.
could also be a shark.
Drawings.
What's that?
One of them's holding a red rose. Is this your diary, Fifi? We found it in your bedroom.
Of course it is mine.
Why is it locked up like that?
You seriously require an explanation. Very well. A fairly common concept, the so-called secret diary, is
So, there are...
This particular diary is...
It doesn't look unused.
It's somebody else's diary.
How could you arrive at that conclusion? It is kept in my bedroom.
We need a clue to compare with the diary. Let's take a closer look at this. This blue book is the same thing as the secret diary, which proves it belonged to Freya.
You were hiding Freya's diary in your room.
Why would I do either of...
Fifi didn't want anyone to see personal secrets within Freya's diary.
Is this true, Fifi?
I know Freya was your friend.
You did not know Freya, so this might be she did her own thing. By concealing Freya's written accounts, it is simply my...
Innocence?
Might be easier if you just let us read.
Very well. I will open it. However, as you read it, Freya was the most kind and the most wise...
All right.
Finally. What's in there? The entire...
Oh, it's not just me, it's the actual...
Brother,
Yes,
you know what
it's
brother,
Nothing
well,
about
the
you.
emotion.
What about the knife?
You don't.
But it's unlike
I-
ourselves. Flora's
Do you know
intent. But that? Why would someone lock
We
up?
think it's a...
Where did you?
It was in the library.
Really? How? That's what it's in. My daughter Fiona. They grow up.
Do you know
Ah, yeah. No, I. Nah. What? I had to rush. It turned
What's
out
it say?
it's Flora. I was hoping.
Do you paint the...
I do nowadays. Of course.
Hard fact.
So,
Of course. But my. Looks like.
Do you know what-
No.
You seem pretty... Does Florence...
She must.
Why not just-
I feel like it's because
The
they.
rules still...
Goodness me. That looks like. Now this is still.
What about those
Looks
sharks?
like honey. Why don't looks like? What's this all about?
I'm pretty...
If it's made of. That looks. What is it,
We
my friend?
That's the most...
What is it,
We-
my friend?
The statue.
Yes, you can see it's not. That bizarre. Penelope's
Not feels-
cup. Is that? I've never seen... Freya... She had a way of... Yeah, it was... Oh,
Do you know who this...
not...
There's something about Felix's something.
Let's ask him about it.
There's something.
Let's ask her about it.
The whole room is...
Yeah, there might be a reason. You get a good view of the lake from here.
So, about this paint we found in your room.
Nothing suspicious. I used it. Totally normal.
You never said it was.
Come on then. Out with it.
It's not your paint pot. Did you take it from somewhere else?
What on earth? It's definitely... Look, the lid matches the ones on all my other paint pots.
That's not the end of the discussion.
We need a clue to compare. Something to prove who would actually... That's not right. But it's not right. But it's not right. Let's take a closer look at it. Freya's red paint pot was stolen and replaced with Felix's red paint pot, but the lids were swapped to hide it.
That red paint is from Freya. Swapping the lids doesn't hide what you...
Why are you bothering me about paint anyway?
This red paint pot was somehow filled with blood before Freya used it to paint Flora.
Oh, that's right. I was busy working on... There was a certain amount of time, just for a little while, you know.
But she said no.
I tried to explain why So, I took Freya's red paint pot...
You went into her room?
Not my proudest moment.
And the paint pot you left behind was...
Quite. I have absolutely no idea how it got...
Why were you in such a hurry to get a hold of...
I was trying to finish this in time for Flora's birthday. I needed red to paint...
Could you not have just used a different...
Out of the question. It had to be red.
If you managed to finish it.
Well, I seemed a bit...
So, this painting, specifically that knife in Flora's hand...
Yeah, it's creepy. But we didn't find a knife anywhere in the room. So, what's going on?
The knife was taken by
Wait, I'm confused.
Me too.
So, what's going on?
It's not a knife. We need a clue to compare. Something to explain what that... Let's take a closer look. The painted knife is actually just a feather from an ink-dip bird.
It's definitely the right shape. But the book's not in color. The thing, is there anything to suggest that the ink-dip bird is red and white? This little thing? I don't understand why Felix would make a model of this bird and come to think of it. Why would Flora be holding a feather in a...
The ink-dipped bird was Flora's pet, so she kept a single feather to remember it by.
She kept the bird as a pet.
Maybe it flew away.
Flora spends all...
Either way, she kept the feather.
All right. So she was holding it. But where is it now? You'd think she'd keep it somewhere close by.
Yeah. This is where Flora usually keeps her.
That we opened it. It's empty.
Mm-hmm. Completely. Flora?
It's just a pile of books. Wait.
It's that business. How sad. Oh, they're used to most of them are.
What happened to
that? Somebody.
Extinct.
Oh,
what about
this one? Well, it was thought to be extinct for a long time.
So it's not.
You misunderstood. Very.
Oh.
A bit vague. I must say,
I think they know. They belong
They
to-
need a special. But
Do they have names?
Of course. Let me introduce you.
I've already forgotten all.
Which one is which?
Oh, that's simple. Tatiana is
Glad
the.
we're clear.
What about the...
My. It's just my hat. Doesn't have a name. Who would name their hat? I don't you think? She's. I'm sure. Hell-bent.
We
An
don't.
anonymous. That's
We found it in
just
your...
lying around.
Nope.
We do that.
Who's the her?
Really?
There's something about those petals. Something.
Let's ask her about it.
We found this.
Oh, that's nothing.
You wrote, "Now I'll get her." That's not nothing.
Actually, it's not the message. It's those red flower petals.
The petals.
They're from red roses, and there's only one place in Tangle.
We need a clue. Something that shows the roses. It's a drawing of Fitz and Poppy in the rooftop garden. See what Fitz is holding?
I can't imagine what you're getting at. I couldn't have taken anything from the. It's only accessible from Fitz's. How could I have taken something from a garden to which I have no access?
Is it really only accessible
For most people, it would. But don't forget, pennies.
My dears.
One of Penny's birds was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz and steal evidence from them. We know those two have been spending time together, and I'm guessing you got paranoid.
I'm just not the jealous type. Anything like that. Besides, Tabitha hardly ever leaves. She's certainly never flown up to the rooftop garden.
We need a clue to compare with Penny. Something to prove one of them has been... Let's take a closer look at these. This yellow feather was left behind by Penny's yellow bird when it visited the rooftop garden.
I can't stand it! Knowing the two of them them are hidden away up there in their private little. I couldn't risk spying on them myself, so I asked. I knew she'd be.
Sorry, Penny, but are you?
Don't understand. He's so quiet with me. Being with Poppy, I don't know what he sees in her miserable lip. I apologize. This really isn't your birthday.
Yes, very nice. Where is that? It's been a while since I've seen. These would she must.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
The knife. Here's after all.
Right. So, what's up with this?
I can't. I think I'm not the
Well,
first.
it wasn't in the.
That's a very old. Looks like
I
someone.
like the look of it better than me.
Ah,
There's something about something.
Let's ask him about it. There's something kind of.
So, Professor,
it's not a matter of once you expand. I really don't like to give exact.
convenient.
Why do you ask?
I have a theory about you.
Oh, go on.
You're not really interested.
What could you
I
possibly?
think you're interested in a.
I don't have time for tiny, insignificant. My studies focus. Oh,
Right. That's why you.
yes, my little portal.
Yeah, about that. Pointer's telescope was actually looking at the crime scene and not up at the sky.
First you accuse me. Now you're accusing me of.
Are you spying?
Why would I?
Why? Because you lost your golden beetle specimen, and it's made you paranoid. You think somebody stole it.
Might not have been Flora you were spying on, might have been Freya.
It's a very precious specimen. Incredibly rare. Valuable in ways you. Freya was always sneaking around. Both towers. She was definitely up.
So, you were looking to Flora's room. Did you witness the crime?
No, I did. When I looked into the room, Flora was already lying on the floor.
Flora? You
No,
mean
Flora. She was lying by the window. I couldn't see Freya at all. It was fairly dark. The telescope. That's why I decided to head over there myself.
This changes your statement.
No, everything I told you.
apart from the reason you left your town?
Right.
Let's go over what we know about the crime scene. Freya was definitely.
Something to do with
Maybe we should go back and check. And we could.
Have you decided?
Convenient.
No.
No.
Maybe.
Although I
You
can,
didn't see
I
mine.
did
I
not.
can-
Unless
Surely.
the paint.
Yeah,
Do you
How?
know? The paint.
Yeah,
is-
well.
Do you
How?
know? Because
Somewhat.
and in
What
all-
kind of-
I
What?
I believe a
Not
diary
yet.
and
That would.
could be a book makes
It's
this.
a
Yeah, I admit.
Freya was-
Someone
Now we
has-
don't. These
Turned out
figures.
Your life.
I'd tell. I'd tell him not.
But
to.
he-
Paint.
Yep.
Paint. You
I
got
managed-
hiding.
It was
It
empty.
was correct.
And
It's my
What do you
hand
mean?
trace
Have
part.
you
I
used
have
what?
that. The people here
Material.
growing.
But
What?
what-
What would you? Some. Although none
I
of
guess,
some breed. Although none
I
of
guess we'll never.
three birds. What makes them not be happy?
Okay.
You. These. Is that a?
Dunno.
I framed my. Who's that?
Not sure.
Does
Don't think so. When did
I didn't.
Freya
She
mo-
must.
Could.
This is.
I don't know. I don't think.
I think you. Do you
Oh,
all?
yeah.
One of
This one.
Perhaps
They're not headphones.
Perhaps. What is that?
I'm
Why
not
don't you
sure.
go?
I'm
Where'd
It
you?
wasn't.
Where did you find?
Or who
But they are.
We know a little more about the... So, was Freya's...
blood from the paint pot was used to paint the red tip of the painted ink-dip feather to resemble a bloody knife.
I think you're right. Can't decide if I'm disappointed.
I have a question. Why?
Either it's a very strange...
Somebody deliberately... To distract.
Possibly.
Well, it worked.
Possibly.
Flora's the only person who could have hidden the feather.
Let's go over what we did. The door was locked the whole time. It stayed locked until normally it can only be opened. Pointer said he couldn't see Freya from his telescope, but he did see Flora lying by the window.
So whatever got Freya...
Except Flora survived. She didn't...
Hold on. If there was no knife...
It could be anything.
How is it not important?
Right now, I'm less interested in the what, and...
The angle of Freya's wound suggests she was stabbed at a perfect right angle. That is, from directly in front of her. But she was standing right up by the canvas.
Somehow, Freya ended up lying on her back...
Maybe something went through it.
Through the painting?
Okay, well, how about How do we know Freya was stabbed before? Maybe her being stabbed and her falling over. This was...
What is it?
It's a little wooden toy.
There's a
What does
note.
it say? Grimoire? What do you think?
How?
Why don't we check?
Good idea.
Well,
It's a perfect...
we have a ghost helping us.
Let's keep this to...
What about the little...
Maybe we can put it to some kind of... It's a path through the garden. Leads up to the house. I see. It's bigger in here than I...
Did Freya?
Yeah.
She was...
Fits in the rooftop pop.
Are we done?
This is yours?
Yeah.
Do you...
I keep all my...
That wasn't one.
I've seen beetles. They're relatively
It
different.
can't be. Gold is just called alchemy.
I don't know.
Me neither.
Me Oh, I thought...
A flower.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Mean anything.
Why would it?
Come on.
I don't really go into Penny's room. I just don't. This is a good example. I mix that. It's made with water.
And it makes...
Sometimes. You never really...
And what do you...
You look at it. Freya's best work. Although...
What do you think it's a paint?
What do you mean?
Like,
Oh.
what...
Penelope. You should ask.
Actually, there's a plant. Do you have
No,
any?
I've tried.
Any idea who this is?
No. No. What's... That looks...
We found these... Do you know?
No, we don't...
Why not?
Nature... Penelope's very...
Are they...
Oh, they have. Penelope loves
Do
to.
you-
I do not. Those petals...
What?
They're red. Poppies, I remember. She's improved
Yeah,
a lot.
that's-
Right. Looks like...
That's...
It's Fifi.
Don't you think-
Maybe. She doesn't really...
Two
Right.
Check.
Freya's best...
What do you think it's...
What do you mean?
Like,
Oh,
what...
That's quite... Felix may paints are
I'd say
at any
so.
time with paint. Not even. It's an egg.
It was locked.
Fun. That looks. There's something.
What is it?
Why don't you take?
You think we
not
must
ex-
It's bigger in here.
It's of no. I overheard.
What
They
were they
were, but I can't. How?
What do you
I
think?
don't know. It does. But Flora wasn't.
What?
When we went into Flora's room,
Well,
she wasn't standing. She was kneeling on the floor. That belongs.
So
to
why is
not
it?
sh-
It's bigger in here than I.
I like.
Do you
Flora.
think
There's
she-
she wouldn't? Felix is what his ego. You think? Fifi,
What?
I'm not
If
sure.
you find-
Have you met
Shift
this guy?
totally.
That's.
Yeah, I was joking.
Oh, I see. Poppy and I
Oh,
are.
I can know you like to.
She's very. And she hasn't. I've been teaching her.
Right.
Is something wrong? Penelope.
Don't take this. Penny doesn't really strike.
She's not who she pretends. People think
And how's the...
good. It's
I am...
no. He's always asks me
He's
about.
I didn't think.
She questioned
About what?
my work.
Did she search?
No,
You sure?
no.
How can
Trust me. She was always. She'd come sometimes. Eventually,
About
Poppy wanted to. Freya.
Insects.
One of my Freya. She'd say every day, and she'd come. I didn't, but she would.
There's something about Hawkshaw's handheld. Something.
Let's ask her about it.
This is yours?
Yeah.
Do you?
I keep on.
That what? It's glad. I am not.
It's an egg.
It was locked.
Fun.
You ever seen?
No.
That's not.
Oh, it look.
It's bigger in here than I...
That's a handsome beetle. Looks like. Have you met this guy?
Shifty eye.
Totally is just.
That's.
Yeah, I was joking.
This little microscope thing, you said you used it to...
And this would make perfect sense. Of course, I still have
Yours,
no
don't
son.
worry. We already worked out what you're searching.
You're not as hopeless as you
Thanks.
look.
So,
Surely
the greenhouse.
the gardener could.
Well, Fitz said...
He simply didn't notice.
What do you reckon?
I know for a fact she didn't use the microscope in the greenhouse. It's not a microscope.
All of a sudden, Detective Grimoire.
The hand. I'm inclined to believe Fifi.
Aksha, why did you...
When you were a child,
Emperor of the Galaxy?
I wanted to be an astronomer.
Really?
I harbored a desire to understand. A fool's errand, to be sure. At 15, I decided instead to apply. And so, but the yearning for elusive knowledge,
Sorry, but we're way
a
off.
memento, little more than a toy.
Why did you bring it with
When
you?
I discovered that it was Professor Pointer who had hired, I dared to consider it something of a... I had hoped he might... An extremely childish...
I never would have guessed.
Hold on. You're admitting
Correct. As it happens, I have no need Professor Pointer doesn't consider the gardener a suspect in our theft.
So, who is
Things have become my lead suspect. Is your murder victim.
Did Freya?
Yeah.
She was.
Fitz in the rooftop pop.
Are we done? Penelope is my.
Don't take
Penny
this.
doesn't
She's
know.
not. He.
The pond has looked more superfluous.
The whole room is...
Yeah, there might be a reason for that.
Yeah, it's mine.
Can you play the
Sure. Is that a
Yeah.
It looks.
How sweet.
I feel like I'm standing in the giant. I feel like I'm standing in the giant.
Oh, just
Huh?
sort of a. Very.
You've seen these?
Yeah.
All of them.
Oh, did.
No.
We found it.
Ah.
We have.
Hmm.
Does this count as
Yeah.
speed?
No, doesn't matter.
Trinkets.
They're clearly
Oh,
steady on.
looks like.
Pretty. I like these.
Is there a
Do you recognize it? Do you know what this is?
Yes, no. Do you know anything about
These times.
what happened to the
I
bird?
don't. Seems.
a map?
That's a very boring way.
That
it's a-
is. There is a drawing and a drawing of Freya.
Yeah, I
but
think so.
Well, I think a private thing.
Books about
The shell knew this already.
It's a
I
big
guess the first one too.
Nothing there. This is yours.
Yeah.
Do you?
Is
Too
that
shy?
safe?
I'm gonna say no.
Did you ask, or was it?
What is
Some
that?
people.
Is this your?
Do you know? Have you? Do you know who it? This is a. You haven't.
It's a little. What do you think?
Do you have any? Flora, why do you keep?
Is there?
Do you know or?
Where on
It was.
I reckon.
Oh yeah.
The nap. Here's after all. Pointer. I have
No.
a
How do you
dial, I
know?
suppose. Puppies. Freya,
What is
to
it?
me, it's
What
a.
He's right though.
This looks even
At least he tried.
Yes, this is
I think so.
nice. Is this
Possible.
curious? You know what
Nothing
you
at the moment.
What's
It
this?
looks like it-
Well, it has a part.
No.
Fits
What's
seem
wrong?
well. Some
Playing a trump.
That's what
We're not. I think we
primrose.
might.
That's a well. Oh, this is
She bought these
Of
pianos.
course. What if she has
Who?
Oh, perhaps. I've seen the ones
Always.
whenever. What's this? Is it a
We
clue?
don't actually know.
That's.
Is it?
It's not real.
Something Aquarius.
Oh.
Poppy's
On account of
Oh yeah.
You recognize?
Colors.
That's it.
Do you know?
Not sure.
I know
I
a lot.
find. I
something.
think.
A bit. Freya doesn't. Then, Flora said,
Hey, inedible.
Yeah.
having
Current-
I must
think
say,
they belong.
need.
Do they
Of
have-
course. Let me introduce.
I've heard
Which
Oh,
one?
that's
Tatiana.
Tatiana.
What about
my?
that?
He's just doesn't have a name. Yes.
You don't.
I'm no
Birds
good.
are
Do
my-
you
the
color?
Between you.
I can't.
Or how
Do
she.
you know-
Oh,
Absolutely.
looks a little.
Thought she was.
Who's research?
We were hoping.
Freya. Probably
It was in the
Ex-
little...
There's something about the report of Fitz going up Pointer Town. Something.
Let's ask him about it.
So, I have.
That's not. I don't go into Pointer Tower. Was it Fifi who told
How
you?
did you know that?
A guess. She does. Yeah, she was. Maybe she wasn't wearing
What do
it.
you think, Grimoire?
Fifi did see Fitz.
So, if it was...
What about this?
Ah,
Is it yours?
it was a gift. I have no reason to take it up Pointer Tower. I don't.
An ornate trowel is used by Fitz to look after a potted flower.
That flower.
Yes.
I've never seen it before.
We need a clue to compare to that flower.
Let's take a closer look at these. The pot and... Nope. The pot and soil. Almost. Maybe just... The pot and soil. Let me guess. Penny's flower was originally a gift from you, Fitz. There's no way it's a coincidence.
No way.
The flower. It looks exactly like Penny.
It took me a long time to breed. I wanted the colors to be exactly right.
That's some.
Turns out Penny isn't particularly interested in, so I go into her room every now and again. When she's not water the flower, just trying to.
That's all formality.
So, what?
Should we go back to the gardens again?
Let's try this again.
You know, I think we might be able to solve this. That's got.
Nothing. Maybe it's broken.
Wait, do you hear that? Where do you think it could?
Down.